Okay, welcome to the No Code webinar. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Welcome. We are currently live. So if you have somebody that you want to invite to this class, you can share it with them. This event is something that will change your life, literally, because it's something that has changed my own life. And what I'm about to share with you will do that for you. And, they say knowledge is power. And I'm going to prove that to you today because knowledge is power. It's what you know that helps you make more money and move faster in life. And one of the ways to move faster in life is getting a skill that is highly valuable, the value is high, and also it's also high in demand. Like if you can find something that is valuable, like extremely valuable, and it's high in demand, you have win in life. Basically, that's basically one of the formulas to success, right? So you have something highly valuable and a lot of people want it too. It's supply and demand. It's that is the middle point. And this is what I'm about to show you guys today, the supply and the demand that we have here. So if you're excited, I don't know if you're excited, drop your comments. I want you to drop your name. You say comments on the chat. So drop your name, where you're watching from, and let's engage. I'll be reading it. And those people that really engage from what you learned throughout this class, if you learned something really valuable and you have seen stuff, just drop a comment and engage, right? So let's get started. All right. So this is where we are, right? So how to make nothing less than 500k monthly, 200k monthly. The flyer says both, right? So how to make nothing less than 200, let's say 200 to 500k monthly, building websites with just templates, right? Doing no code, building websites that require no code. And I know you know what website is, right? For anybody that's on a phone, except you are staying in the bush, right? You know what a website is and you know the value of it. You know why people and businesses need it. Now, website is something that every single business around today needs it. Whether it's NGOs, government institutions, schools, churches, mosques, whatever kind of institution you can think of, they need a website, right? Politicians too, they campaign websites. So websites are something that have become an essential part of our day-to-day business and day-to-day interaction life, right? People buy things from Temu, people buy things from Jumia, people buy things from Gigi, this e-commerce shop, right? We use websites all the time, right? Even if we don't think they are websites, we use websites all the time. It might not come to your awareness that you're using a website at that moment, but it's all the time, right? So use website to get different things online. And it's so important because website goes beyond the traditional way of social media, and you are not just selling with your social media accounts, right? A website makes a business really, really different. A website makes a business extremely different from its competitors, extremely different from every other person. You can think of two people, let's say two businesses. One is selling cars physically, another one is selling cars online, right? Both, let's say both has physical shop. The one that has a website looks more credible, and the one that has a website will sell more because it's not limited to their location, right? People can easily search up your business and they will see. So somebody can search for cars in Lagos, cars in Abuja, and if you have a website, you'll be one of the first businesses to come up, right? Other than somebody needs to physically go to a car dealership to go and buy a car. So you need to physically find and ask people where there are cars. But today, people just search on Google for cars. People search on Google to buy things. People search on Google to buy phones. They are doing research. They're making reviews. So everybody uses the internet right now, and websites are such a key important thing to businesses today. So in this class, I'm going to share with you how and why businesses will pay for it, and how you can build a website. I'm going to do a practical demonstration how you can build a website without coding. Please don't mind the white light in my background. It's the light is very bright. Um, so this is how the class is going to go today. So I'm going to do an introduction. I'm going to show you why businesses will pay you. I'm going to talk about how you can find clients, and I'm going to also share with you an exclusive opportunity if you would like to learn how to build websites, how you can go about that easily. Um, as we're talking today, right? So you can immediately start building websites and learning it. So let's get it. So who am I? A bit about me. My name is Cyprian Sunday Esiogene. I'm a coach. People call me Coach Cyprian. And basically, I teach people how to make money building websites with just templates. You don't need coding. You don't need, to go and learn coding for years, right? So I've been doing this for 6 years now, and I've built websites for a lot of businesses. Like when I say I build website without coding, people are like, don't you need to learn coding? You don't need to be a coder. Go and learn for like 6 months, 1 year before you even start taking projects. I'm going to show you the caliber of businesses I build websites for very soon to show you that what I'm doing is working. I'm going to also show you live websites. I'm going to show you live websites that I've built with this skill. And let's just go on. So this is something that I've used to train myself. Now, there are a lot of myths, right? There are a lot of myths that are attached to building websites, and I'm going to break it down for you now, right? So the first question is, can I really build websites without coding? My answer is absolutely yes. Now people have been using AI, right? But AI is not that so good because you still need someone that has experience and intelligence to actually do it. So you can think of AI like this, right? You say a magic word, help me to build furnitures, right? AI will build the furniture. But if you don't know the structure of how to, let's say you're not a carpenter before, you don't know the structure of how to structure a furniture, you don't know what to make a furniture last, you don't know what to recommend, there are different type of wood. There are wood that is good in some certain temperatures, some certain climates, in some certain countries. It's not good in some certain country, in other countries, right? That is the experiential knowledge, right? So AI can get things faster, but AI you will know that when somebody's built with AI, you will just know. So you will know, right? But not to say that AI is not well, it's not good, but I'm saying that this thing called coding is it's not it's too overrated, and it makes people feel like it's so special that you cannot learn to do things, right? That is a lie, and I'm going to show you why. Now some people will say, okay, I'm not techie, I don't really know how to do all this tech stuff. Is it spreadsheet? Do I need to do? No. So far you can press your phone. If you can use CapCut to edit video, you know how to do it. So far you can do small edit on your phone, you know how to. So far you can browse the internet, you will know how to do this stuff. So it's not hard, it's not for techie people. And you might ask, okay, what age group can do this? I have students that are 16 years that are learning this stuff, right? I have students that are older, 50 years upwards, that are learning this stuff. So it's not limited to any age group. And the amazing thing about it is that every age can learn, how to do it. But it's more preferable if you're 18, 16, let's say 16 upwards, right? It's more preferable that because it's easy for you to understand. Now, anybody, including students, someone that does stay at home, can learn this stuff. So don't be scared. Don't think it's for techie people alone. Don't think it's for people that are genius, right? It's not like that. And I'll prove it to you as we go. Now, this is me before. This is me before I started building websites, and this thing helped me train myself through school. And you can see the clear difference. I was not doing Yahoo. I was not doing fraud. This is me before that. So what is the clear difference? The dressing, the look, the changes, right? I changed a lot. And what happened was that I started making money that could help me finance myself and what I do. And that has only happened through this skill set because it's high in demand and highly valuable. Now, what I was learning in school was very different. It was not anything tech related. I was doing geology, earth science, so it's not anything that involves computer, all that kind of stuff. So, what I was doing in school, me of before, I was struggling a lot. I was always broke. I didn't have phone. I always to trek from my school to my house. I don't even have house in school. I used to go to school from home. It was that bad, right? It was that bad. And this trouser I see here, my 100 level, my department, people now knew me for this trouser. I did not even know people were noticing because it was one of my best trouser. The story about this trouser was that my pastor then, a female pastor in my church where I used to be an usher at home, my matric day she bought, it was even my matric trouser. So she bought trouser for me. And I love the trouser so much. I used to wear it. I didn't have much then, so I used to wear it. But I didn't know that people were noticing. So this one day, one girl now said, "There'll be two girls were walking." And I said, Cyprian, now let this trouser you get safe. They were not laughing. That thing I made me notice how people are noticing, and I noticing, and I felt really bad, right? It's by the way, right? Those girls are still my friends, but life has changed. They cannot compare themselves on me right now. Not it's not bragging, but I'm just saying life has changed, and I thank God for that. And one of the ways I was able to achieve this was with this skill set. And mind you, I've done other things so far. Don't get me wrong, I've expanded myself, I've learned other stuff, but this thing is something that keeps on giving me money continuously consistently, and I thank my old self, right? The self that learnt it way back in 2017, 2019, right? That side. I thank that myself that learned the skill, because if I didn't learn it right now, I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably be sending application for jobs and other stuff. So this thing changed my way, changed my story, changed my opportunity, and it gave me network, right? Why I say give me network is that I build website for different caliber of businesses, different caliber of people. So I have their contact list with me. People in real estate, people in politics, people in military, people in the medical space, people in religious space, diverse spaces, right? Personal brand, coaches, mentors, influencers. I have that kind of contact because I have this skill set. So I know a lot of people based on this skill set. So they say if you want to get into the room of the rich or the wealthy or the most influential people, you need to have value, because you cannot go there as a beggar. You need to have something to offer them, and this is something that I really honed, and it has offered me a lot. So I don't know if this is showing you that there's a possibility, and this is my story. It's something that other of my students are also have also gone through and have come out from, because they learned the skill set. So these are some payments for some clients. This was a 1 million naira payment. This was 370,000 payments. So these are real life payments from clients, right? That pay me for this thing. So the possibility is huge. So when I say you can make that amount of money that I said earlier, I'm not lying, right? I'm not lying. The possibility is huge. You might ask yourself, sir, how can I make this money? Okay, what if I learn this skill, I don't get clients? I will show you how to do that in a second, right? I'll show you how you can achieve that in a second. So don't worry. What you need to do is learn the skill, get the skill first, and then get to the client is the easier problem. So it's like a chicken and egg problem. What comes first? Is it the chicken or the egg? Right? It's the chicken, because the chicken has to be there before you can even have an egg, right? So this is it. So you can make a lot of money from this skill set. And the more people you know, the more money you can make, the more opportunities you can make money. Now I'll prove that to you in a second. Now, same these are some clients that have paid me, right? This is 134. This one is from a foreigner. We Because I do stuff with foreigners, right? So these are just some of my clients. Now, this is my own agency called Brand Mode Agency, where I basically turned what I do into a structured business. I teach people how to do that. So now I don't just build websites as freelancer. I do it as a business. So I've built over 60 plus websites, more than that actually. I've stopped counting at some point. These are some of the websites I've done. Can skip scrolling down. These are some of the websites I've done. And let's look at Life Sample now. Let's look at this Evo Engineering Services. Now, Evo Engineering Services, it's a engineering services for construction, maritime, all those kind of service. That's what they do. So they help businesses in that line, companies line. So they're engineering construction company. So I built this website with no code. You can see everything here is beautiful, functional, right? It's clean, it's nice, the color, the font, right? I'm just trying to be fast. So this animation too you're seeing here, it is no code, right? Everything you are seeing here is no code. You can see my name under Cyprian Sunday, right? So it's no code. I built this website with no code, right? It is functional. Even the background, the images are changing, right? The images are changing. Everything is functional. All these pages work. If I open all these pages, they work, right? Everything here is clean and is functional. So this kind of website now, if you can build something like this, right? The about page, I just clicked on it, so it's loading. But if you can build something like this, how much do you think you can charge for a company of this caliber that do construction, wiring for ships, maritime? How much do you think you can charge for this? Just imagine. I want you to type in the comment. I want to see your comment. How much do you think you can charge if you can do something like this? Something clean, nice, and amazing like this, right? So it's not loading properly because I'm currently live, so network issues. So, but how much do you think you can charge? I want to see your comment. Just drop. Tell me what is your mind. If a company like this reach out to you, who want to build a website, how much do you think you can charge? Yeah, I've seen it. Amazing, amazing. So you can see that it's something that it really gives you money, right? Because it opens possibility to new things. And this site has even WhatsApp chat and other stuff. I want to show another one. This is Clean Property Management. They are based in the UK. So you can see the animation, it's clean. So it's very different from that first one. This one is for cleaning service, obviously. You can see everything is clean, chic, nice design. As I'm scrolling, you can see the animation. It gives you this premium feel, right? And this business is actually owned by a Nigerian that lives abroad, and he has a clean company business. So you can see my name here again. And this guy is making lots of money because of this presentation, right? So imagine that you do cleaning, because there are a lot of people that went abroad, they not learn any skill set, right? They're now doing all this cleaning business and other stuff. And he is doing cleaning. Imagine you want to hire somebody. This a person doing cleaning manually without branding, without a website like this, and somebody doing cleaning locally. Who do you think that somebody doing cleaning with this kind of setup? Who do you think the clients will pay more? And if they demand more, people will pay more. It is this guy, because just drop a comment. Who do you think they'll pay more? It's obviously this guy because of packaging, right? If you go to the mall, the same bottle of Coke you buy for 500 outside, you buy that same bottle of Coke 1,000, 1,500. If you go to a restaurant, 1,000, 2,000. Why? Packaging, right? That is the thing. That is why businesses will pay for it, because they know they need the value of it. And this website, you can book, there's a calendar, you can book time, you can submit, you can send emails. Everything is functional. There's even WhatsApp chat. Everything is functional on this website. So it's clean, beautifully designed, right? This is another one I bid for a company in France. So I don't just work for businesses in Nigeria, I work for companies and businesses abroad. So this is a business in France. You can see the clean, modern design, beautiful. So they rent halls, they do halls, and this is what I did for them, all without coding, right? All without coding. So you can see beautiful. So this is my agency name, right? So you can see it's a clean design, right? And I'm currently doing one for somebody right now. I'm currently building a site for somebody right now, a client. And I'll talk more about it as we go. So you can see that this skill set doesn't limit you to location or anything. You can be in your house making serious money. Can be, I don't go out anywhere outside. People will tell me, Cyprian, it's been long I saw you. Where have you been? I'm just in my house, right? I'm working, I'm making money, I'm having calls, meetings with clients. That's my lifestyle, right? I'm not really restricted. My goal is that I want to make more money, get more clients. So I do more of that kind of job, right? And I've gravitated to the point where I have people working for me, right? Some of my students work for me, and some have their own businesses. So I have people that work for me. I even have people that do coding that work for me, because there are some things that really I can't really build with this setup. Let's say apps. So I get the contract because people now know me, and I give it to the coder, and I get the majority of the money, because that's how Elon Musk work. Elon Musk doesn't build spaceship. Elon Musk doesn't build Teslas. He hires the people that can do it, and he gets the contract. But people know him in that space. And that is the same mindset I use, right? I don't limit myself, but with what I'm showing you, you can build amazing websites that are functional, real estate websites, school websites. I can keep going on and on. So that is the caliber of website you can do with this skill set. And I've built for different industry, hospital. This one in Bayelsa, hospital care. I've built website for fish farm business. I've even built for another oil company. This is an oil company, Grand Touch Global. And I've built for Nigerian military themselves. Yeah, Nigerian military. So this is their parachuters association. I built a website for them. So what I'm telling you, that this skill will connect you with people. You're not believing me. So I just want to show you that there's money here. There's money here. So every single kind of industry you can think of need website, right? Any industry you can think of need website. So that is the level of of value you can give, and the demand is so high. And to prove that the demand is high, let me show you. Now, when I search on Google how many businesses register CAC in Nigeria daily, you can see that this is a Google search. I'm not making this up, and I'm scrolling here. They say over, say approximately, they are trying to approximate, say over 10,000 daily are requesting business registration, meaning that averagely, on the average, that is minimum, that is the average, over 10,000 business are registering for business every single day in this same Nigeria. This same Nigeria that are saying money is hard, money is difficult, people are registering businesses every day. So they are handling over 5,000, and these people are paying from 10,000 to 25,000 every single day to register business. They are spending money. Someone that wants to register a business for 25,000 has money to pay for a website, knows the need of a website. They want to get investors, they want to get more customers. They know the need of websites, right? They are willing to pay you for a website, and you can make so much money, because this thing, it's a lifelong skill. It's not something that's going to run out, because people will keep building businesses. They'll keep giving birth to people. People keep building business. People that leave school build businesses. People that are even working, that have careers, will open businesses, right? People that have businesses will open other businesses, right? They will have another idea. Somebody that is doing spa salon can decide to sell clothing. Somebody that is doing selling cars can decide to go into importation of spare parts, right? So all these kind of business, they need money every single day. They have ideas. Ideas are flying. Some people the competition is so high, right? And what makes business standard is those that have websites, right? Those that have websites are the ones that people really go to. So it's something that is a lifelong skill. It's not something that you can just learn and it's watched away. So I don't know if this is making sense to you. Comment if this is making sense to you. Comment if this thing is making sense to you. Let's engage. I really, really want to see your comments. And those that comment, I have something special for you. Just drop a comment if this thing is opening your eyes to a lot. So this is real-time data. I'm not making this up. I'm not faking it. This is from Google, and they got the source from Punch News. Google also is one of the most verified place. News Nairametrics also tells you how businesses in this 2026, 2027 beyond. So these are real-time data. I'm not making any of this up. Now, I also get clients from I also get foreign clients, but that is a conversation for another day, right? This is my LinkedIn account. I also get foreign clients. That's how I get some foreign clients, and I work with a lot of Nigerian businesses. So I have built myself a business out of this skill set, right? I've built myself a business out of this. This is me. These are my followers. These are some videos from foreign businesses I've worked with, right? These are video reviews, right? So this skill, it's mind blowing, and I just really shared it to that you can actually do it. Same way I've done it. I've taught other people to do it, and you can do it too. Now, I think I've answered this why businesses will pay for the new website. But to answer it again, is that number one, they need a storefront, an online storefront. They need a place whereby it's an online office that they can just send people check out our website to see our products, our service. If it's e-commerce, they'll see their products like Jumia is listed there. If it's a construction firm, they'll send it to their client, their investment contract. They need it for grants too. They need that kind of stuff, right? For investors, they need it for getting more money. They need for being available on Google. They need so there's lots of reasons they'll pay for getting websites. So I've answered that. Now I have a course that teaches you how to build website without coding, right? But before we enter that course, I said something that I'm going to show you practically how it's done. So right now, this page, it's one of my clients, and I'm doing some work for her. So this is a website I've done for her. So you can see clean, neat design, right? So I've added some testimonials and other stuff. So this is where I do the edit. This is where I do the work, right? So you can see. Now let's say I want to change this stuff, right? Um, this is from individuals to people. We are going to see real time that this thing is going to change. So you will see me change these individuals to people right now. So once I click update here, publish, you will see that this site will, if I reload it, it will change. So individuals to people. So right now it's reloading. Right, this is the site. Let's scroll down. You can see change. It has changed to people. So I'm going to change it back. Even this pop-up is with coding. So without coding, sorry, I'm going to change it back to individuals. Now, individuals, right? Individuals, right? So that's it. So this everything here it's without coding. So let's say I want to add let's say I want to add a picture. Let's say I want to add a picture after this what people say. So I'll go to plus here, I'll find image. This is basically how I build websites too, right? I'm just showing you, just a rough demo of how I do it. So this is a picture. I can reduce the size by using my mouse. I can position this picture to the center, right? Yeah. Right. I've positioned to the center, and I can upload the picture I want. I can go to my gallery. I already have some pictures here. I can just go to my gallery, click on upload, and I'll upload any picture I want. So say for example is this picture of money. I use it on my slide. So I'm going to see it live. It's going to change. But I'm going to delete it too for my client, right? But I'm using this as an example. So this picture of money. So I'm going to click publish. Right now, we don't have in this what people say there's no picture of money here. But once it's done publishing, it's going to reload. So this page has reloaded. Right, let's go down. Let's scroll. Wow. Is that easy? Yes, it's that easy. So it's not really hard. So I want to delete this and I'm going to update back. So it's not really hard, right? It's not really hard build website. So I don't know if this thing is showing you something. So I've deleted it. This is just basically how I do it, right? But before you get to this place, there's a lot of steps you have to follow, right? There's a lot of learning curve around it, but it's that easy, right? And the amazing thing is that I teach you how to use templates to build websites. So it's not that hard. So if you are interested in getting my course, it covers a lot: how to use templates, how to edit it, how to build websites, and it's so deep and rich. And I went to a studio to make it specially just for people that want to learn this skill set. I've taught this stuff physically. I've taught it online. I've done over and over. So I'm somebody that is a profound teacher when it comes to teaching proficiently in this thing. I've taught a lot of people. So this class is for, or this course rather, is for serious minded people. So if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, you're a parent, you're a student, you have a company, you have a team. Let's say you are, as an entrepreneur, you want to make more money, you're looking for a side also that is really good and is high in demand. You have contact, you have business people in your contact. This thing is the ball for you. If you're a parent, you're looking to make extra money so that you can, take care of your family well and do other things. This thing is it for you, because minimum you can take from building website is 150K minimum, right? Maximum it's 5 million. It depends on the client, right? Depends on the client. You can work. I can build this website, this same property website, this same cleaning service website for a Nigerian business for like 300K, and I can build it for a business in the UK for £5,000 to £3,000, £1,000. I don't know if you're getting. So it depends on the caliber of client. So if you are, you know, somebody that wants to make money, you're a student, like I was, you're a student, you entered university early, you're about to leave university, or you are doing your NYC, this thing is for you. If you have a company, you want to have a website, you just want your team to learn how to build and manage your website yourself, this thing is for you. So anyone that is looking to make really, really good money while working from home, this skill set is for you, right? The only thing you need is a laptop and power. But if you don't have a laptop, many of my students that have bought my course, I've taught them how to get their first job without a laptop and buy laptop with their first job. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So what this course covers is basically, um, you know, how to do website fundamentals, website branding research, building with tools. So it covers a lot, right? So all of this stuff I'm saying here will look fancy right now to you, but for those people that will buy the course, it will all make sense later on. So I'll cover how to work in the back end, how to build the website, how to structure your pages, how to design, every single thing is covered in this course. Now, I have some student testimonials. So if you're on this page, there are some testimonials you will see. I think if you click a button or on this page, you see some testimonials of people that have learned from me. So these are some of my students. This is one of my students that reach out to me. So I also give my students access to me once in a while so that they can reach out to me if they have any issues. So they'll reach out to me. I'll just give them direction. Okay, do it this way, this way. This is one of my students. So I've taught lots of people how to do this stuff. So this webinar is just for to give you exposure to what is actually happening. Now, there's something I want to say, right? So you might feel like you might not actually see businesses that want to build a website, but there are lots of them around you. If you go outside your house right now, you walk on the road, you see thousands of signboards, right? Thousands of billboards, signboards, hotels, you see restaurants, you see lodges, you see spas, you see, luxury barbie salons. There are thousands of them. And you will notice something, because in Nigeria, many people are still doing things manually and locally. So many of them don't have websites. What they have is their phone number and email address. What you can do is that if these people can spend money to do that billboard, they can build a website. So all you need to do is approach them, tell them what you can do, show them. And you might say, I don't have a portfolio, I've not done it before, how do I get clients? I will teach you, right? So this is why this course is important. So I'm not just teaching you the skill set, but I'm teaching you the monetization of the skill set. So moving on, this course, right? Everything I'm going to give you is over 1.2 million naira. So I would show you where to get templates, over 2,000 dozens of templates, right? And all these templates is what you can use. What I used to build websites, what you can use to build websites, and they are worth like 300K above, right? So imagine that you can build websites, you just source for templates and you're done. Like you don't spend much. And I will teach you how to get these worth on 100K above, right? And I also teach you how to use AI in your website development process, in your content, your images. I'll show you how to use AI. So it's really, really fast and efficient. And an extra 2 weeks for online mentorship, right? In terms of like you want questions, you need help, I'll show you how to navigate that. So all of this, right? I want you to take advantage of this opportunity. I'm giving you a lot. This 2,000 website templates plus how to get deals plus AI plus extra week of mentorship. And then at the end of the day, I promise you that if you learn this stuff, if you buy this course, I'll show you what it costs to buy the course. But if you get it, you'll be able to build websites, e-commerce stores, online platforms without coding, like I just showed you. That easy. I'll show you everything, and I'll not get keep it for you. Now, this course and mentorship is only for just 10 persons because I'm so busy. I have a lot of job. You can see I'm actually working. I just took out time to do this webinar. So I'm so busy. I have lots of jobs. So I'm willing to take only 10 persons for this class. If you want to be among the 10 persons, it's a limited time offer. So I'm going to give you my knowledge, access to my knowledge, my video. So everything is in video format, right? It's a video format, and there's a community also for the class, right? So there's community where you get to ask questions, and I'll respond as fast as I can. So just for 10 persons, we already have people in that community, but I don't want to take so much because I cannot handle much. But just 10 serious persons, right? You can get this course. Now, I know your blood is hot, but before that, something I decided to add, which I've been saying, is how to get your first website clients with no portfolio. Meaning that if you have not done website before, and you want to get clients, I'm going to teach you. I made a video on how to do that. It's very, very easy. And you can use your WhatsApp to get your first client. All my students have done it and they have gotten results, right? So all of them have done it and they've gotten results. If you don't get results, meaning that you're not applying the right strategy or your contacts are not the right contact. So I'll teach you how to get clients without portfolio, meaning I have not done website before, you have not built website before. What I'm going to present to businesses, I'm going to teach you that. So everything has a strategy because it's something that I've gone through myself, struggles I've gone through, and I've learned from the experiences. I always think outside the box. Okay, I don't have, I've not built website before. How do I convince this person that I can build a website? I'm going to teach you. You don't need to convince, right? There's a formula for it. So it's what you know. Knowledge is power. That's what I've said in the beginning. And right now I'm proving it, right? I've showed you how easy it is to build a website. And I'm telling you that you can also get clients without portfolio. So this is it. So it's an extra bonus video I added. And it's like I'm giving you this thing alone. It's something I charge 500K to teach people, but I'm giving you for free. So right, I teach academies, right? This stuff. So I'm giving it for free. Now my course normally the price is 150,000, but for just 10 pieces, you're going to pay only 10% of that. So it's like a tithe. You're going to pay only 10%. And this offer is for 3 days, right? From now, in 3 days' time, this offer closes. So you're going to pay 15,000 naira only for 10 persons to get this course. So basically, the price of one course, I'm just giving it to 10 persons. So I just need only 10 persons, right? So I just need 10 persons and 15,000 naira you pay, you learn the skill, you invest in your financial future. Just like you, I'm happy that I'm learning it now. I'm teaching you, I'm also making money from it, but it's not that much, right? Because it takes a lot. I'm teaching you, right? I'm happy that I started this stuff years ago. If I did not start it, I don't know where I would have been now. I would have been complaining bitterly with people. I'll be struggling. Not as if I don't have my own fair share of struggle. Don't get me wrong, but there's always hope, right? So imagine that in a month you are not seeing money, and somebody tells you I want to build a website. Immediately you have seen 300K instantly. So it's something that gives you. I don't know if you're getting. It's not something that makes you stranded because every single day people are building businesses. They need this stuff. So it's a constant source of income, and you are not buying any product, you are not buying any, you are not storing anything in your house. I don't know if you're getting, you're not like purchasing items to go and sell later. Notice in your house, notice in your fridge. It's just with your device, your gadget, and you're making money. And like I said, I don't have a laptop to stop you. I started with a phone, and I'll show you how to do it, right? I'll show you when you get your clients, what you need to do. You get your laptop. Okay, imagine that you learn the skill set and I teach you how to get clients. And somebody tells you this is something that's happened severally with my students. Somebody tells you I want to build a website and they send you 300K for the job, 350K for the job. You can basically carry 250K from that money to buy a laptop. It's that easy. Your first laptop, your first guy. So far it works, it's fine, it's clean, you are good to go. Right. The bigger website job to confirm 100K, you can carry part of that money to buy a laptop. I don't know if you're getting, it's that easy. So don't let the gadget restrict you. Don't let it restrict you. So if you want to be part of these people, you have just 3 days, right? You can start paying instrumentally with 5K to secure your spot, and you can pay 10K, but 15K, that is the price. And the price goes up after 3 days. If there are extra people that want, you now pay 25K to get the course. There are people that have paid 25K to get this course. So if they see me sell it for 15K, they'll really be angry with me. So there are people that have paid 150 to get this course. So I'm just trying my best to assist a lot of people because I know how the economic situation is. But this is the best, and it's very, very cheap. You want to learn something like weathering, you're going to pay 50K, 100K. You want to learn something like carpentry, you're going to pay a lot of money. So 15K is fraction of what you make in the long run. It's not now. You make you know you. It's not about now. You spend 50K to make 15K to make 200,000 to make 300,000 to make 500,000 monthly. It is a steal. You cannot find something like that everywhere. So this skill is highly valuable and high in demand, and I've proved that to you. So my guarantee is that at the end of this course, you'll be able to build website. It's a 100% guarantee because I know what I've taught. So if this is something you're interested in, click on the button, get in, you see account details, get in, pay now, and let's get in the class. So if you learned something from this webinar and I've shared and I've opened your eyes, just drop a comment and encourage other people to get it. If you're getting a course, drop a comment that you're going to get the course and encourage others to join. Let's make money together. Let's make money together. This year we must make it, and it's very easy. So I have to go back to work now. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the course. Bye, Coach Cyprian.